Tim Hardaway had some really interesting comments. And it wasn't him dropping skills. It was this. And he went on to say, my crossover's better than everybody and still is. Most people, he's like in his 40s. Most people think that I'm arrogant, but I'm not arrogant. I'm not arrogant. I'm just telling you that my crossover is better than yours. It's fast, and that's the way I am. These guys, they'll cross you over, then bring it back. Like James Harden, they'll try to cross you over again and again. Don Nelson and Pat Riley would have taken you out. I had an agreement with Don and Riley that when I'm inside the court, I have to get it done like 7, 10, 24 seconds. I look at Kemba, Kyrie, Chris Paul, Steph Curry for all the great ball handlers. And then Reggie Miller, and I believe this was Chris Webber, your guy, Jayar, on the Dan Patrick Show, having this to say about James Harden's just step back and crossover.
You guys have talked about it. Now, what did the league do league-wide about James Harden? And is there traveling with that signature move that he has, that step-back move?
Yeah. Most of the time he steps back is traveling. Okay. Sometimes he step back isn't traveling. Okay. He does have the best Euro step, which I think confuses everything because he and Ginobili are the best Euro steps that we've seen. But they sent out a tape saying that this is not traveling.
It is not a travel.
And we were surprised, but I mean, I guess they claimed the territory early. We can't make him change it. He's a great player. Get used to this new move.
So the league was probably tired of hearing from everybody.
Everyone was probably complaining because it does, and in my opinion, I don't mind the step back, but it's the bunny hop after the step back. Yeah. To me, you're gaining an unfair advantage. Yeah. To me, that's traveling.
I agree completely. We've talked about this so many times. Where do you stand on this?
The funny part was I thought James Harden traveled on his Euro step a lot too until I watched the video. He really doesn't. Somehow this dude can really take 2 steps from the 3-point line to the rim. I don't know how he's doing it, but I watched it. He really only takes 2 steps. But someone else explained to me the hop back. The first step that people see, technically he's still in his dribble. He'll grab the ball after that step. So technically it doesn't look, the refs see it as he hasn't picked up his dribble yet.
Right.
And I didn't notice that. Someone had to explain it to me. Somebody had a video where they broke it down.
I remember
the
seeing
first step, his hand is still on top of the ball, and he hasn't picked up the dribble yet. It's just a brilliant way to get around the rules.
That's amazing. No, there's a natural awkwardness, which how do you defend awkwardness? It's the Euro step. Like you said, look, how does he take those steps? But he does it, and you're like, how do you practice awkward movements?
Right.
It's impossible.
And on that first dribble, he looked like he may be driving to the basket. So if he looks like he's gonna drive, you gotta commit to it. So by the time he does the step back or the hop back, it's nothing you can do. Like he somehow practiced this terrible move.
And he's got it down to a T.
He has it down to a T. It's unguardable.
You know what's my favorite song? You could ring my bell. So do it, why don't you? Ring the damn bell and download the TYT app. Available on Android and iOS.